For many international organizations like UN agencies and multilateral development banks, having a staff that's reflective of the communities they serve is really important, not only to their mission, but also to making sure that they have diverse viewpoints and perspectives weaved into their programming and policy. However, for many of these organizations, recruiting and attracting talent from the Global South is a real challenge. So DevX last fall sought out to help these organizations by surveying our members, those professionals who have the graduate degrees, the 10 years plus experience from the Global South, and ask them what makes them want to work with an international organization, or what might detract them from applying. The number one reason that individuals hadn't applied is just because they saw the competition as too stiff. There's this perception that in order to be considered for a position, you have to have an inside track or know somebody within the organization. There's also a perception that there is a preference for candidates from the North, and that the candidates from the Global South really aren't valued or wanted within the organization. Finally, the application process is just seen as too lengthy and cumbersome, really difficult to navigate. For busy professionals who have options elsewhere, they just may not take the time, particularly when they feel like they just frankly don't have a good shot at getting a job. So how do organizations combat these perceptions and convince these qualified candidates to apply? Well, number one is to help demystify the application process. Changing your application system or the requirements that you have might not be feasible for most organizations. However, you can kind of break it down for the candidates more. Maybe on your career page, have a link with tips for what you look for in resumes or how to prepare for a panel interview. Particularly for candidates that are coming from different cultures where they might have different norms and expectations, this can really help them feel at ease and feel more comfortable with the process. Number two, go to where the candidates are and encourage them to apply. While most of our respondents said that the primary resource for finding jobs was the internet, that was also because most of them can really only find those opportunities on the web. So they asked for international organizations to really come out and reach them, go do recruiting trips in the field, attend local job fairs, do targeted outreach campaigns to specific nationalities and underrepresented groups, and let them know that they are encouraged to apply and wanted within your organization. And finally, third, combat the perception that these international organizations prefer northern candidates by showing off the talented staff you do have from the Global South. Make sure your recruitment ads and website are reflective of the many nationalities within your organization. Tell the stories and show off the accomplishments of people from all over the globe that are making a real impact inside of your organization. When candidates are able to see people like them thriving within your group, they're more likely to picture themselves there and want to be part of your organization as well. For more insights on our survey and for advice on attracting talent from the Global South, please check out our feature on devx.com.